Final row, Jordan Bennett in the 06 with Taylor Dockstader from Philadelphia in car number 4. "15 laps will be the distance tonight. The Panther Framework 602 crate sprint cars as the Marsha Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder cars will complete the evening. For their 15-lap feature go here in Bob Johnson Auto Group night at Can-Am. Next week, these same 5 divisions will be back along with the Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stocks. They will be back in action. 6 classes of racing. You're not going to want to miss it. Race time gets underway here at Can-Am next Friday night, 7 o'clock start time.
Here, this is the first time I've got the right color. Still around 50. That's why I have it, you guys go for a good thing, though. Go for a scholarship. Yeah. Lost one. Yep.
So the Panther Framework 602 crate sprints, they are cleaned out, ready to go. Ken Klinkowski in the 30, the 88 of Logan Christofoli on that front row, white flag being displayed. Jonah Mutton, Josh Verne Jr., Ryan Poole, Luke Stewart, Taylor Dockstader will complete it. Jordan Bennett not answering the call in the 06. The Pinelville, New York native will not answer the bell in this one. 15 laps is the distance. Can Josh Verne Jr. be stopped? We'll find out in 15 laps. He goes from the outside of row number 2. Leclerc looks them over off of turn number 4. Green lights are on and away we go. Ken Klinkowski with the lead. Logan Christofoli to the outside lane. It'll be Klinkowski picking up the top spot. Logan Christofoli back to second. Jonah Mutton third. Josh Verne Jr. is fourth. Luke Stewart completes the top 5 early on here as we work in lap number 1. Good battle for the lead. Logan Christofoli, as I mentioned, he's been so close to winning a race already this season. Trying to get the lead away, but Klinkowski has been fast up off of turn number 2. Throws the block at him into turn number 3 and 4. But Logan Christofoli not going to back down from him. Klinkowski again slides it wide up off the turn as a complete lap number 2. It's still Ken Klinkowski in front. In turn number 3 and 4, Stewart down on the inside lane, up off the corner this time by, it is Logan Christofoli well in control. Josh Verne Jr., he throws it to the inside lane, trying to get around Ken Klinkowski for second. It does just that, so Josh Verne Jr., in pursuit of 3 in a row, has now jumped to second. Turn number 3 and 4 down across the stripe. 6 laps are complete. 9 to go this time by. And Logan Christofoli trying to run away from everybody here. Into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Christofoli well out in front of the field as we look back through the field. Luke Stewart has slipped around Jonah Mutton to pick up position number 4. Mutton back to 5th. Ryan Poole is 6th, followed by Taylor Dockstader in 7th. Down across the line this time by field start to spread out around the Can-Am Speedway as the idiot of Logan Christofoli takes the top spot down into turn number 3 and 4. Off the corner this time by, it will be halfway home. 8 down, 7 to go, and problems in turn number 4. The 30 of Ken Klinkowski was running in the top 5. Slows to a crawling pace here on the front straightaway, and I don't think he will make it back to pit road at all. Yellow lights are on as Ken Klinkowski in the 30 just slowed down and the car shut off on him coming off the turn. The other thing is, too, coming off of turn number 4, to avoid him, some of these drivers got into the water, the standing water that was on the inside portion of the racetrack in turn 4. We'll have to take a couple minutes to run through that. So Logan Christofoli and the DP Bartlett & Sons Plumbing and Heating, Can-Am Speedway number 88 leads the way. Josh Verne Jr. second. Josh, we talked to him in Victory Lane the last couple of weeks. Had never won a feature on dirt. A lot of his winning had been done at nearby Emmons Mills Raceway Park on the asphalt in Thundercar divisions, but has never won on dirt until this year in this Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprint Car division. Just behind him, Luke Stewart won a Dirt Car 358 modified feature here back in, I believe, it was the 2016 season. Luke, of course, is the nephew of former Dirt Car 358 and Big Block and Sportsman modified star Todd Stewart. Todd competed here in those 3 divisions for a number of seasons over the years. So it'll be a single file restart. We are past the halfway point. 8 down, 7 to go. 15 laps is the distance. Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars are ready to roll trackside after this for 15 laps. Close out the night here for Bob Johnson Auto Group. Once again, next week, same 5 divisions will be back on the card, plus the Fatco Dirt Car Pro Stocks. Looking forward to that one. Race time is always 7 o'clock. Don't forget, race results as always will be on In the Dirt, featuring myself, Tim Baltz. Join me on YouTube for that one. As we're set to go, can Logan Christofoli finally break through? Will Josh Verne Jr. get another one? Green lights are back on and away we go. Logan Christofoli to the lead. Look at Luke Stewart go to the bottom. Luke Stewart goes from 3rd to 2nd. He'll pick up the 2 spot down the back straightaway. Great move in the inside lane of Luke Stewart, trying to go to the front of the field. Up off of turn number 4 and across the line this time by Logan Christofoli has the lead with 5 or 6 laps left to go. Luke Stewart, though, has got something working through the inside portion of turns 1 and 2. He's able to turn that car right through the middle of the track and drive it to the bottom. Gets a pretty good bite down into turn number 3 and 4. Luke Stewart trying to get a sprint car win here at Can-Am to go with his modified victory here a few years back into turn number 1 and 2. Now Logan Christofoli sees that, takes the line away down into turns 1 and 2. Nice job of driving there by Logan Christofoli to see that, as Luke Stewart now has to rethink his strategy to try to get back by him into turn number 3 and 4. Up off the corner, Josh Verne Jr. back there in spot number 3, waiting to get by. 4 laps left to go. Logan Christofoli, can he hold on and win one? Watch for Josh Verne Jr. in that outside lane. He is quick up there. When he gets rolling, that momentum gets going. The 1V could be tough to beat. In the meantime, Luke Stewart putting the pressure on Logan Christofoli for the lead with 3 laps left to go. Christofoli back to the high lane. Here comes Stewart down on the inside, up off the turn. Not going to happen that time, though. It's Logan Christofoli still out in front. Stewart there for 2nd. Josh Verne Jr. waiting back there, about a half straightaway back in 3rd. He's losing touch with the top 2. Down across the line, 2 to go. Chris Foley once again jumps back to the bottom line, takes the line away from Luke Stewart up off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. We'll see the white flag this time by. One more trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Logan Foley. Luke Stewart's going to throw everything he's got at him up off of turn number 4. The white flag is in the air. Final time around. Into turn number 1 and 2. Once again, Chris Foley goes to the bottom. Stewart gets a little loose in turns 1 and 2. That could be the difference right there as Logan Foley pulls away. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag waving. And could it be it? Could he finally do it? He's going to do it this time by up off the turn. Logan Foley finally gets a win in the Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprints at Can-Am. Second goes to Stewart.